ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this brand new video from Let's Play Minecraft.co.uk. And oh yeah, I'm in the build-off arena. Sexy. Now, you're probably asking yourself, the hell did you build this? No, I did not. This is from the great Minecraft build-off series that is featured on Twitch TV from Gen Game. I recommend you check them out, very nice website. And basically what they do is they run a competition, normally Friday, Saturday nights, one of the two, where they set a build topic for 4 players to, build. And as you can see here, the green versus yellow was boats, and the blue versus red was planes. Now, on this series, I am a guest celebrity judge. Thank you. Hello. Nice to meet you. And basically, I helped decide the winners of both these events. And as you can see, blue won the plane build-off, and yellow decisively won the boat build-off. But what I thought I would do, with the consent of Gen Game, is go through each build in detail, because obviously the stream is set to a very set amount of time, and I thought I would give this series a bit more exposure. If you don't normally watch Twitch TV, you're on YouTube, you're subscribed to me, it's worth a look. So let's just have a look at some of the buildings. So first off, the boat. I think Enderman might be having a bit of a laugh. First off, the yellow versus green team were set to build a boat, and as you can see, decisively yellow won, but let's go to green first. I like the simplicity of this boat, and especially the little letter on the mast. I think that's what they're called. I liked that when it was live and I was just wandering about. I liked this just because it looks quite piratey, and I'm into that evil ship kind of thing. I believe the green team was the first one to put water down, because normally this is just grass under here, so it set the scene, which I liked as well. That was heading in the right direction for me. There's this random button. We're starting to go into the cons. Let's just be a tiny bit. This might be Enderman, but you never know. I think these were already here. They were already here. So probably that was already there as well. I think that's for... Is that for... What does that actually do? That could be somewhat of that boat being there, pushing it off, or someone just getting dropped in. But yeah, the design overall, I like it. Both teams went with the wooden side of things. I would have loved to have seen maybe a black pirate ship, maybe made of obsidian, black wool, something like that. Each boat, especially the green boat, has layers. They have no wheel. I'm presuming that they were going to put one on, maybe in the form of fence gates. That would have been quite a nice feature. The mast is not even. I've just realised that now. I did not even realise that when we were actually. So the mast wasn't even. So there's a bit of a con there, and I'm trying to find the entry to the inside. Oh, there it is. So as you can see, you go in here and there's immediately a set of steps, and it is quite pleasant in here. It is quite pleasant, and in here, I'm not sure what's in there, we'll go in there in a little bit. In case of emergency, sit in boat and activate the button. Okay, so that was for the boat to be pushed, and then you push the button. Well, not that button. I'm assuming that's supposed to have arrows in it. Would be nice. This is a fancy seat for fancy people. Sitting here, looking like a boss. Sitting down, it's quite nice. That was there, I'm assuming. I like the glowstone. There was no... I don't think there was any glowstone on the yellow boat. I might be corrected, but we will see after we go over. Now here, down in the depth, I'm assuming, is kind of a storage area with probably stuff in the chests, but as we're in single player it wouldn't have shown up. Could have used a bit of light in here, in my opinion. I know it's supposed to be like dark and dungeon-y slash... It does give a feeling of you're on a boat. I'm on a boat! But you get what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like, there should be a light switch. Because I mean, if you're wandering about, you got signs on your chest, you're not really going to be able to see them in the dark that well. But it's these things, these little things that I, and I'm sure all the other judges, took into account when making our decision. So, and also he built this little thing, which if I was sitting in the stands, which I was, these little signs that says, reference, sorry for making a ship instead of a boat, K. It's at least a water vehicle. It's a boat. Moving on to the yellow team, which I was blown away with in terms of how fast they got this out. I made a boat on just the normal server I play on. It took me a bit longer, maybe 3 hours. They built this in 2 hours, and I was surprised at the level of, I want to say, authenticity of how they did this. They've built this. I'm not entirely sure what this was for. I think this was at the end, so people could just come over and look at the boat if you were sitting in the stands. I'm not sure the commentator was too pleased, but that's fine. Apparently, the II captain. No. So immediately when I look at this boat, it is very aesthetically pleasing. I mean, it's nice. It's even. It looks enticing. Like you want to have a if I can get my words out. You want to have a look around. Like here with the wheel. See what I mean? Fence gates for a wheel, brilliant. I'm assuming there'd be stuff in the chest. Even a little podium, so you could be, swimming along or boating along, whichever you desire. I like this boat. It's very, very nice. Especially for the amount of time they had, which was 2 hours, I do believe. But they are told 5 minutes before they even know what they're building. So it's like they come on the server, and 5 minutes before they start, they get told what they have to build. So brilliant work by everyone, win, lose or draw. Taking part in this brilliant competition really does set you apart from the others of the public. I really do like this room. It's very, very nice. I like the placing of everything. Like, everything seems like it should be there. This chair is awesome, by the way. I love big chairs. A jukebox. I won't play any music. The bookshelves I really like. You'd expect to see, there's always bookshelf on boats. Who reads on a boat? Well, I mean, a lot of people, but I'm sure you can get TVs now. Some lovely paintings. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe just a little bit down there. And down here, there is really a lot of work put into everything that has gone on this ship. This is a storage bit with pumpkins and melons, obviously coming off the heels of Halloween, or maybe just for some food. Here are the things, the cannons. That's it. They don't have any arrows in them, but they did at the time. So I like that on each side of the boat. Very even, very nice. Here's some trapdoors down in to this section. Just close them there. Let's see. What else? Can't get that one shut. There we go. So yeah, I really do like. There's a little bar here. Oh, lovely stuff. And here, I'm assuming would be more cannons. Some chests. Are these crafting tables? Yeah, crafting tables. Very well set out, and I love it that it has different compartments as well. Like, you can go down here and then you can go right or left or whichever way it is. Lovely bit of bedroom. Lovely bit of bedroom. Lovely bit of bedroom. Lovely bit of bedroom setting going on in here. It's very, very nice. So basically, the reason I went with yellow was literally, I take size and scale into account of, it was basically, it wasn't personal preference, but it was a tiny, maybe a bit of that. Because the yellow team says boat, and that's, I mean, it is, yeah, it's still a boat, but it didn't have the depth and aesthetics that the yellow team had. So that's basically why all of the judges went for the yellow team. And now, moving on to red versus blue. This took my breath away. It was very close. It came down to the public vote that blue won, but we'll take a look at red first. Now, I am very, even though they lost. I'm very impressed with this. It's very modern, very... It's to the T. I mean, they haven't left out much. They've even put in gears with redstone, like landing gears. The first thing I would say though, which did go against the red team in my eyes, was if you were to get on this plane, and if it is a standard, you know, plane-ish, where's the stairs to get on? But, and then again, that couldn't be a valid point, because technically they're supposed to be in the air, but still a little thing in my eyes. When I was judging, I liked this room. I really did like it. It felt like a plane, as it should. It did feel the crampness of being in an actual plane. You're actually, you know, sitting here, there's some kid going, "Mummy!" in the front, kick its face in. Flight attendant's quarters. Where's the bathroom? I want to join the Mile High Club. Here's some, obviously, the packaging, the bags, whatever, would go behind there. Cargo hold, is what I meant to say. So yeah, the actual body of the plane is very nice. Does it still have that bit? Yeah. This also went in against it. It's even all the way down to 2, and then they missed out a bit. So that immediately caught my eye and went against it, because that was the first thing I saw of the plane, unfortunately. But, you know, you have to take into account everything that these players did. It was fast-paced. It's a good competition that puts people like this against each other, and it's amazing the stuff that would come out of it. So on the outside, everything works perfectly. I'm trying to remember where the landing gears were on this. I can't really remember. I'll go in here. I'm sure landing gears. Lower landing gear. Right. So then the black on the bottom has gone away. And then if we were to press the landing gears again, that's the thing that blue did not implement, was landing gear or anything to do with redstone. Actually, I think red was the only person to actually do redstone. As you can see, they're back for landing gears. Red was the only one to implement redstone in his build, which, you know, props to him. Absolute props to him. The outside, as I said, looks very nice, very aesthetically pleasing. It would have been a bit nice if maybe, I'm not too sure about it though, if they had made the body out of iron. Are these iron blocks here? I'm assuming they are. It might have looked, you know, for a business kind of plane, I was expecting a shiny kind of thing, but very well done to the red team, because it's amazing for the time limit that they had. And I think you can kind of see how blue won this competition. Not only did they build a plane, they built an entire scene to go with the plane. I mean, it's amazing. There's a second plane going into the wall. There's some birds flapping their wings. There's a mini city, and just, you know, a lot of effort and a lot of thought has been put into this, even only with a set amount of time before they actually had to start. The plane itself is amazing. They've really gone into the detail and made you like believe this is like a real thing. Like the perception of motion in this build is absolutely outstanding. I mean, they've even got like the clouds everywhere. They've got it breaking through a cloud, so it's like you're watching it as time stands still. It's absolutely to the T. There is, I don't know if there is actually an entry. I can't remember for the life of me if there is if there isn't, we'll have a look in anyway. But I don't think it is supposed to have an entry. No, it's not really supposed to have an entry. But apologies for breaking the glass. I just wanted to see. I'll put that back. Where's the glass panes? But blue really did go the extra mile when it did come to... Oh, I can't find them. Just pretend the glass is there. I'll hide it. They really did go the extra mile to set the scene, and it's creativity like this that gets you the extra points in order to win the competition. Thinking these things out in a short amount of time and putting the time and effort in and the thought process to making an absolutely tremendous build. At the beginning of the blue team, I did not know what they were building, because picture it that these bottom wings were not in yet and only the front, and all you saw were these wings, and I was like, is it a puddle jumper? And then I was like, technically yes, a plane, but you know, bit of a smack in the face. But no, at the end it did come out absolutely amazing, and that's why, you know, obviously the blue team won. So that would basically sum up week 1 of the Great Minecraft Build-Off. All the links to everyone who is associated with the build-off will be linked in the description. Make sure you check all of them out and check in. I'm sure I'll be doing like one every weekend or something like that, of my in-depth thoughts of the builds and everything that goes with it. So stay tuned. I'm sure I'll send out a bulletin from my YouTube channel telling you when the next set of Minecraft build-off will, or the next episode will be taking place. So this is Mike Voodoo from Let's Play Minecraft.co.uk saying, get your building hats on, we gon' make some. I had to do it.